through a situation like that, when the CD finally came out, I look on it, it say the nigga who produced it wrote the music and everything. Yeah. And I'm like, come on, man, you gonna do me like that? But you know,
even like when we had people coming in, we had Daz, Too Short, we on Q, Snoop. I mean, we on anybody that came in the studio before they would get on the mic. Yeah, we had to handle their business first.
Right,
I had to make them sign their paperwork on, you know, on what we doing. Just like how we talking about it. That's how we write it up.
Right, right. You know when you get around a bullshit motherfucker, because that's gonna be a problem, man.
Right. So the difference between Kimbo and the other artists that was going on was I didn't have to direct him. I ain't have to. He was already, you know, like I remember my mama used to always say, like, you know, if you meet a girl and the girl already got something happening, that's the one you need to get with.
Right.
If you meet a girl and she stop everything she got going on just for you, you let her make it. She
try to use your motherfucking ass.
So like all the other artists was just waiting on my move, you know, whatever move I was gonna make. This, that, and the third. But he was already moving, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, shit, if he already moving, let's put some hustle behind it. And so shit, we
then we got just to speak on it. Then we ran into some. It's funny because the cat that I was recording with before I got with him, I guess we kind of had bumped heads or some weird shit or something. Like they didn't have a problem with me. But like, okay, if they didn't really see my vision, but it was all love. So we decided to do something different. And next thing I know, we in studios, they coming through looking crazy. I'm like, damn, but we wasn't getting nowhere. Like, but it's all love, you know. They ain't no disrespecting them because I ain't never signed no paperwork, you know. So you know, that's why I always say I'm gonna tell the truth, but I'm gonna tell my version too, man. You know what I'm saying? We was good people though. Like it ain't that one of them things where I was like, oh man, them niggas wasn't shit. Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, it was just like at that time they didn't believe in doing features with other artists from different places. Yeah. And he come in the door with my vision, like we can fuck with these people, not to just ride their coattail, but we got some real music. We got some shit to say, so we gonna steal their audience. Yeah. Kind of like I'm doing now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now we gonna steal their audience, kind of like I'm doing now, man. Like we have some good shit. You know, if we gonna wait to talk about the Pimp C story, or what? You want to go ahead and get to it? See, it's a lot of it I missed. So I'm gonna start where I can get because I left. Yeah. And a lot I missed, so I'm gonna tell my story because I feel like this shit needs to be told, man. Like a lot of times, you know, first I'm gonna say respect to the man, you know, because I'm too much of a real nigga to disrespect the dead, though. But not to pat myself on the back or toot my horn, but I feel like it's sometimes you have niggas that's not famous yet. Right. And if they get on a track with a nigga that's already famous and you outshine that nigga or you do just as good, oh man, it'd be some hate versus a nigga could have been your best friend before y'all started the song. Right. And then when all of a sudden the song's over, nigga looking at you crazy and saying slick shit. And I'm like, that's kind of what the situation was. You know, I thought we was buddies, but all I know is, goddamn, we did a song. Whoever his representation was, he went in the booth. Yeah. I went in the booth after him, said what I had to say. And the nigga with him told him, damn, Pimp, you need to go back in there again, man. They youngster on your ass. And after that, man, it got kind of weird. Even after this, we went to Atlanta to go do some more music with the man. When I show up, the nigga make a statement about, hey, it was my time about, his back door was broke in. Somebody had kicked his back door in. Damn. So the nigga turn around, look at me and say something like, yeah, if a nigga come try to do something to me, I know how to find him. Hey, man, that conversation ain't even for me and you. And then that shit was crazy, man.
He was like, okay, Dominique Wilkins and Keith Sweat.
Yeah, so nice, like, beautiful neighborhood.
It's like you not even in a situation where somebody can even get to your house to kick your back door in.
Right.
Yeah. But it was like by the second time we got there, he knew everything about Kimbo. He knew everything about it. Oh man, you be fooling around with such and such, you be doing such. Like we at the man house, so we showing respect, to the man house.
Right.
3-6 was there at the time.
See, but you didn't know when I said I was hungry and he took me upstairs to get something to eat,
Yeah.
the nigga tell me, hey man, them niggas ain't gonna do nothing, man. Like everybody that we went around tried to steal me from this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, hey bro. Nah, the nigga was like, hey, no, I never lie on the dead, man. You know, Bun B, goddamn me, Bun B can vouch for this shit because he was there too. He was like, hey man, you know them niggas, they don't really know what they doing, man. They got a little paper, but man, you need to fuck with me because I'm already moving and grooving. But I know your jive situation.
Yeah.
Like I'm not blind to shit. You thinking I'm blind because I'm just putting on this dope boy image for y'all. But nigga, I'm actually a smart nigga though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, you know, I fuck with you, bro. But I'm going out the same way I came in. Like I'm not turning my back on motherfucker who making me trying to help me get to where I'm going because nigga, you don't know what me and this man have talked about. He probably thinking I was just some nigga that you just met and popped up, but he ain't know him. See, so that made me look at fam a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like I could understand the part about the music because I know rap niggas got egos. And then I did fuck up when we was talking about his neighborhood and I was telling him I know a nigga from his neighborhood that I was locked up with and I was like, you know what, bro? It was about 5 or 6 niggas from Port Arthur locked up with me for a sexual assault on the same girl. I was like, who in the fuck is this Keisha?
Right.
I think either Keisha was the nigga cousin or one of the niggas was. I didn't mean no harm, man. I'm talking like I talked to this nigga when I was in Cali with Daz now. Nigga, I'm talking like I talked to them niggas like, damn, this Texas nigga don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's how I'm talking to the nigga, but I don't mean no harm. But this is what I think a lot of time what happen with a lot of artists, my nigga, who they might be street or semi. I think when they get around niggas who really that, they don't want you to win because they don't want the world to get a whiff of your shit.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, man. Like, it's crazy though, because nigga, it was one of my favorite artists. Like, it happened to me a couple times, niggas who I looked up to, then I got around them, I was like, man, these niggas fugazi and them motherfucker like, not him. I'm saying he wasn't fugazi on that part. I just feel like that nigga had a temper tantrum problem. Like, and I'm pretty sure the whole industry know that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what it was is that it's kind of like, if you want to look at the Kanye epidemic right now, Pimp was an only child.
Right.
Yeah.
Kanye is an only child.
Right.
So usually when you in that kind of mode, you got to go back to the essence of what makes a person who they are. And usually only kids are looking for role models.
Right.
Looking for somebody to follow. So if you look at Pimp's situation, he never started out on his own. It was always under somebody. He was under Russell with Big Time.
Yeah.
Then he left from Russell and went to, Lil J or whatever. He always had to have somebody
like his own box, right?
Yeah. So like the time when he got into it with Master P, he dissed us on the song and dissed Master P on the song at the same time. And
I heard that shit when he talking about he came to Dallas and some niggas tried to test him. Yeah. Ain't nobody never asked who the Dallas niggas he was talking about though. We ain't just gonna talk about how far the testing went, but shit, it was different.
Yeah.
It was different.
I mean, and then during this time, this was when, like, they got the Super Bowls for to be in Atlanta this year, but back then this was when Ray Lewis had supposedly, killed the dude.
Yeah.
And Brad hit old girl in the face. We was at the party where they was at. So like the city had shut down because it was an ice storm. Right. And I'm saying all that to say we got stuck at Pimp House with 3-6.
3-6 Mafia.
So we all in the house, and actually the kind of stuff that they was. I don't want to say the song, but the song that they had recorded. Most of Pimp's verse came from us just sitting around talking. And Kimbo just talking about,
bitches and shit. Just being me.
Yeah. So, man, what you say again? Man, say that boy, man, what you talking about? And so he went in the mic and bust everything that the nigga was talking about. I mean, everything. Yeah.
First I was like, say, man, but then I took it like admiration. Like, okay, maybe it's out of respect, you know what I'm saying? But that's when he said, I started peeping. Oh, okay. He done went and found some people from Dallas, same way the Crooked Eye nigga did. Yeah. Nigga, I come back, Crooked Eye, shout out to Crooked Eye, man. Yeah. Cold lyricist, but it fucked me up. And we meet the Cali niggas, I leave one day, they cool. Next day we come back, niggas slide up on me and tell me, oh, Kimbo out the Grove, nigga, I know who you is. Nigga, I got people out of North Dallas. They told me you the real deal. I'm like, say, man, it's crazy, but people do their homework on you like that, though. I guess in the industry, you gotta do that, make sure you ain't around no snake or no shit,
Yeah.
But that was weird. Like, if you did the homework on me and you feel like I'm good people, I'm a good dude, I'm buy what you buy. Like, my thing was, I was finna go to jail at that time for drug charge.
Yeah.
Like, we was trying to pay lawyers and shit, trying to get me off of it. Or shit, Lil J was trying to help out every motherfucking thing, but I had to go. So this was my thing. This was my whole conversation with Pimp, man. Hey, fam, I know I got this rap shit, my nigga. And I'm not acting. I tell him, my nigga, I've been doing this I talk like I rap. For real. I'm talking to this nigga like I know I can sell some albums, bro, but I got this time going on. I'm trying to figure out how to make this transition from this street shit to this rap game, bro. I don't want nothing from you. Just help me do that. But at the time, I didn't realize his situation. So I think if he would been in a better situation, he probably could have.
Yeah. And then let me say this: dude was a cool dude.
Right.
And so we had did business for like before this time, we had did business probably for like probably 8-9 years.
Right.
Prior to that, I had did business with his mama. His mama went
Mama
to the
West.
college that I went to the college.
R.I.P. Mama West.
Yeah. I mean, we had did good business up until this point.
Yeah.
And usually, don't nobody know what a person's situation is to make them do, the things to do or say the things they say. But he just kind of, jumped off the rocker. And, we was able to patch it up before he died, which was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
You know what I'm saying? We was able to do that. And then when he got to breaking it down to me, why he was on what he was on, drugs is it's a crazy thing.
When I kept saying that shit, no disrespect though, but like, when you a nigga and you come from the hustle life and you serve niggas and you watch niggas and bitches get high every day, like when I got around a lot of motherfuckers, I was like, man, these niggas, they do this, that. Like, but I guess that's that, the industry life though. But some of us come from a code to where we'll never do none of that shit. I don't give a damn how much money I get, because that shit gonna make me be who I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be nobody else.
And then Pete, this Kimbo probably don't even remember this part. But
I'll tell them what I done did, man.
I had paid him most of the money up front because we were so used to doing business.
When we was at the room.
Yeah. So,
you remember I kept telling you when the nigga left? I was like, what are you running
that's
for?
What I was just gonna say. That's the part I was gonna bring up.
So the nigga called. He called me.
Yeah.
It fucked me up because these the niggas handing you the money. But he called me and was like, they lights off over there at the house because the ice storm, they fucked up. He shot me a story, me being a real nigga, like, I let them know. They on some real shit. Yeah, tell him to come through. We got him. Because we know he gonna take care of the business.
Yeah.
The nigga come through and get the money at the room. I just heard somebody.
So let's just say the room.
I'm like, what is he running for? I was lost.
Let's just say the room is at the end of the hallway.
Right.
At the end of the hallway. He come